You got and you gotta remember back in the day they used to always tell on the other gangs. That shit was like, look at Power, nigga. That's what they used to do. Cause he could. No, it's not justified. It's not. But no, it's not justified. But I don't, they shouldn't have put him as no rat on the TV show, and he ain't rat in real life.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment.
But for
the first throw of the new season, he's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, Terry
just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to
exhale just a little bit there. Everything. He's about to come home and do everything he wanted to do before he went to
jail. 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Yeah.
Jump in the water, right.
Oh, my God. Pass here now is 2nd and 10.
I just shitted on that nigga.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Yeah, you just bet. Oh my God! There's another one in the
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
You got Talodi?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah, he's been out for a minute.
Back to throw, Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
That nigga's is
and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
Niggas watch Power, and that's fake drug dealers. And niggas don't watch a real drug dealer song.
They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's got any big guys up front that scored him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Where I'm at, they all in.
Snowfall is hard.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease.
I ain't like the last episode. It was on some weird shit.
It just never materialized.
Yeah, that was good. It was on some weird shit. I watched the guy. Yeah, I watched that one too.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
That's Bumpy Johnson. That's a real story.
Fields. Yeah. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Yeah,
so that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Like he had
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Yeah, especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Frank Lucas told on niggas that wasn't from New York.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, and he told on everybody that wasn't from New York. He said he wouldn't tell on nobody that was from New York. That's so he can go back home.
They snap it to Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown.
Chase them bitches had mad shit on the floor.
4 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener.
I think the son kills himself with the gun.
Attack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I think the son kills himself, bro, and commits suicide. And I think he uses B. Mickey's gun, bro. You know the cops still got B. Mickey's gun at the crib, bro. I think the gay son finds out his gun and kills himself, bro. But you know it's self-defense. Oh, I think they're gonna find that gun.
For the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one
away. You gotta remember, they're going to say that gun killed the cop with the girl.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
But for
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Yeah, but listen,
they threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
25 yards to pick up there, and also first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
I was about to say, I think he hit. I don't think he hit.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And this play will be gone. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Over the full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
I ain't gonna lie. He needs that bitch needs Viagra, bro. He's the definition of you need a Viagra.
Defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D's
gonna lie. You can't run it like this, bro. He ain't get no pussy in the minute, bro. He was doing that fast, bro.
After that interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields.
You picking up guns instead of coming to pick me up? You're foul.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage is this close to the end zone.
You got 2 guns.
He's going to become a
I'm good.
And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Sure.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Right now.
Fields. And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Right.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
Another one pushing you, he's low.
Yo, somebody's on land too, though,
Here's
bro.
Fields.
Oh, good shit, Pat.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover plus territory.
gotta watch it past
Stalls
that.
out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see
you always know the
offense
first
and
two will
defense
never be
kind of
really,
mix and
really
match with
crazy.
each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the
Oh, that
advantage.
shit-
Offense
that
trying to
shit
get to the
get
end zone.
real
Defense, of course, trying to hold them
Niggas
to a
talking
field
about
goal
guns and
attempt.
drugs, niggas
And it
wanna see
wasn't a
real work,
guaranteed
that's
block
real
3 from
work.
where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to
He's
come away
one
with
right
those
there,
3
Pat.
points.
I'm with you, Late. I'm with you, Late.
There's 4 niggas left. It's a whole team versus us. Come on, Pat, I'm gonna start moving. Right here in front of me. Whole team, they're pushing the building.
So after the made field goal, 10-0
I
here
dropped
early
one.
as the kick's away. He was solid on the field goal, but not
He
as
didn't get the
solid on the
second.
In the back,
kickoff
he's
there.
low.
And that'll
I
put
see
him
him.
at
I
the
dropped him.
40-yard line to start this drive.
Finish him, dog.
There's one in the back. He's right by the end of the storm. He's in the water still. He's in the water still, Buzz. Now he's running with the storm.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 40.
I should have kept them near and
Goff a
they dropped that
handoff
shit.
here to
They
Swift.
circled let it go.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm trying to get this screenshot of that joint. That's what I'm trying
They'll
to
stay on the ground with Swift. 42 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's got room. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They will run straight ahead with Swift. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed
I
correctly
swear
that
to
they
God,
would move the ball on the
I
ground.
looked on someone
Honed in
on
it
one of my
and stopped
exes
it.
shit
Marked that
before
down for a
doing
win
that
in the
shit.
defense's column.
I was looking at their profile, they were like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They
this play
texted me on
doesn't go
Instagram, told
anywhere.
about, what the fuck you looking
Backwards,
at my
losing
phone on
yardage to
TikTok?
the 11. It's a loss of a yard, so
I
it's
said,
back
yo,
to
what the
3rd and
fuck?
10.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now a give right side Swift. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And left go there on 3rd down, says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away. No good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked it up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Ain't nobody shooting.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields.
There's a whole team pushing in the building. Whole team.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Nope, I'm going to put him on.
About a 39-yard pickup. They'll take it. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically go with the football.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown.
What the fuck? What you mean whatever? Fuck you mean whatever?
That nigga Ike was dropping shit.
Boy, I start dropping them niggas on the top of that roof, ain't Kyle? Just give me a gun, cuz. That's all I need. I'm going back in here. I'm going crazy. I never drop. Need a blood. This ain't the block I need.
Fuck. They pushing me.
Bro, oh my god.
This shit. Damn, it's mad niggas there, bro.
Bitch, I started going. Bitch, let me get this gun. I'm going over there. Oh, shit. That bitch pushed me. I had that weak ass fucking one tap gun. That shit was ass. Oh, don't go down. Don't go down. Okay, Pat.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. It's safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. We saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh my god, bro.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Niggas keep looking, I keep running into like
and ultimately
5 niggas,
cannot
bro.
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bro, he's cheating.
They start punching on him.
But did you see the live cousin Shy? I've been there, that nigga Kyle.
That shit was still like that and wasn't even touching me.
What?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 39 yards
He's
there.
still over here. I knew he was
2
over
minutes
here.
remaining in this first half of football.
Where's you at? Oh, he was right there the whole fucking time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get your load out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shit.
Hold up, where he at?
Here's Gone. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Gone.
Got this 33 couple on me.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Oh, they try a lateral on the return.
This was a building, but I'm doing this building
They
first,
are
bro.
going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
Oh, he's still in this building, I told you. Right here, above you, above you.
A lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Stop. Oh.
Stay alive, play 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Right.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Smoke them niggas.
They camping roof.
That was me, yeah, that was me. I knew, oh shit, there's a nigga right
Fields
here.
going to keep it once more.
Look down on the ground, homie.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A solid stiff arm. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This ain't fucking nigga.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way out. See if they give this amount of time on the clock. Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Keep going, Phil. Yo.
Play action. It's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Bro, there's a never... Bro, why are they holding each other's dick?
That big playing Call of Duty, he's right.
He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
Yeah.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. They take their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. It felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Haircut.
What happened, cause
She blew my phone.
I thought y'all played second. I thought there was only one other spot.
no, it's Madden.
A final shot before break here. Gone. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
If I had 4 niggas that'll go crazy with me, I'm getting a duck. Like 20K. I be trying to do
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the 2nd half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there.
I just looked at my stats. I only got 1 game out of 46 that I didn't place top 10 and under.
Flush to his right. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out right at the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they can just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
Usually it's like 50,
it'll be second
maybe
down.
like 52,
well, you certainly have to give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
But like, it's usually not.
Take this to the other side of midfield
that shit
before
changes
going
every
down
game.
the
It's not
field.
that much.
14 yards into Chicago first down.
It's like 60
They're getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there.
Because you don't have to come in here with 4 people. You can put most of
That's what
it.
I'm saying. So it's like, that's why I said it changes every time.
Big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Come on, lock that.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Fucking time late night.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a
Did you
quarter
see
to go.
that shit cause it's hot? What?
To throw again on second down. Goff.
Damn,
He's
he got
airing
that
it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. Touchdown, Detroit.
But I told you, stop making me a
Williams,
pass for
74 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Goff looking to throw. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ew.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields dancing to his left.
when you playing on like 120, that
no
means
options. He just tosses this
one
one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Probably keep lagging for that.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Again, Fields.
Oh, my nephew keeps
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
He's got Raheem down.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the 27, Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
Yo, bro, why did this
There he
nigga
goes,
just text me
right side.
Lamar
Past the 20.
Justin Fields?
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. The defense had understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
But it's still.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them and maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch it right there turned it into a really nice game.
That's what I just said.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free. That was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, but it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney 17-yard touchdown. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
No. But this bitch is, but your mom's a
fucking
fucking
touchdown
rule.
here, Santos to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Oh my, he played it up. He played it up.
Nah, drop it.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Oh, he picked me.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Nah, I ain't risking that castle because I could get greedy because I know where I'm going.
Drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs are must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And all the way down to the 29. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, oh, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. It keeps him out there where big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin. It looks like they're going to protect it here in this one. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Behind you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get... man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit. 63 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Swift. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in the game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Nigga, why you ain't push? He behind the door. Talking about he
and now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. And it's good. So that will get them back within one score. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
You the best, Bob.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Hey, look at this shit. Like, look.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. All eyes on field.
Right there, Joy's picking 3 of them niggas up on the floor. Right on your right, bro. Look, he's picking them up in the corner. He's just picking them up.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to
take
possession
that's
of
only
the
gonna
football. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying,
I didn't know till I looked over there.
He's running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up lining up on special teams and sub-packages, and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Chicago, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
What?